When you think of someone that's exciting, someone that has done something groundbreaking, someone that has done something extraordinary, who do you think of? When we think of people that are CEOs, CFOs of organizations, who do we think of? Males, females, black, white, Hispanic, Asian. What do we think of? Who do we think of? What and who fits that description? Well, this person right here that we're going to talk about is amazing. Marissa Mayer.
I was always very good at math and science. No one ever called out to me that it was strange to be a girl who was good at math and science. I guess I was just kind of gender oblivious. I took introductory computer science, so I went over to the Stanford bookstore and bought a Centris 610, which was a great computer at that time, and got it back to my dorm room, and I remember not knowing how to turn it on. What I really loved about computer science was it was a different problem every day. You got to think about something in a new and interesting way. There was no formula, there was no recipe, there was no memorization. By the end of my senior year, I was a head TA of one of the courses. There was this one columnist at the Stanford Daily, and she wrote a piece on campus icons. There's the crazy guy in White Plaza, there's the librarian with the glasses and the chain. All of a sudden there was a bullet point in the list that said the blonde woman in the upper division computer science courses. And I remember thinking, like, well, I should know that one. Who is that? Right? And then I realized it was me, right? And I never noticed up until that point that I was strange or stood out.
She's detailed, she's educated, she's innovative. What do those three words mean to you? To be detail oriented, to understand that you have to follow the protocols, to understand that you have to go through all the depth to get to the point to where you need to get to. Is everyone detailed? Not at all. Do you know that a wise man once said, the difference between a successful man and a non-successful man is just a few minor details. I am not trying to be disrespectful, but think about someone that works for a corporation like McDonald's, and they're working on fries all day, and they're getting minimum wage, or maybe just a tad bit more. And think of someone that works for a company like Yahoo or Google, and they're like in marketing or sales, or even a CEO. How much money are they making compared to the person at McDonald's? Are they working the same? Who's working harder? I could guarantee you, if you look at the energy that they're dispersing, it's probably about the same. Now, from an intellectual perspective, the person that works at Google or Yahoo may be exerting more energy, but physically they're exerting about the same. Why do you see one person that works at a car wash at the age of 30 and the other person that is a doctor or college professor? Why? What's the difference? Is one person necessarily smarter than the other? Well, chances are the other person is more persistent and they're more detailed. What about education? What makes a person want to become educated? Is it school? I don't think so. But it's that innate ability and that innate desire to want to crack open a book and to learn more than what someone has given you to learn. It's having that hunger inside and that ability to just keep moving forward. When we talk about being innovative, what does that mean to you? Well, it means, you know what? I am not going to give up. It's my time to shine. And I'm going to do it my way. And it may not be what we've seen before, but that's what being innovative is all about. Well, Marissa Mayer, that's exactly what she's done. She led the development of Google's most successful products for more than 10 years. She was appointed CEO of Yahoo in 2012. Prior to joining Yahoo, she spent a decade at Google. She was one of the only 20 female CEOs in charge of Fortune 500 companies. That is amazing. How often can we say that? She's a part of American history. Yeah, we could say, oh, well, she got this or she was given this. No. She went to Stanford University and she worked her butt off to be successful. No one gave her anything. And after she graduated, she had 14 offers. She had jobs lined up. Why? Because she put in the work. Now I'll tell you something. When you put in the work in life, you get out of life what you put into it. And a lot of individuals, they use excuses. But that is not Marissa. Now I can't say a lot of people are capable of doing that. And maybe they are. But she was innovative and she actually made it happen. Marissa Mayer, you are an American hero.
A lot of the startups I gave a 0.02% chance of succeeding. I actually gave Google about a 2% chance of succeeding. So it was about 100 times better than any of the other startups that I had met. But I still thought, odds were 50 to 1 that we would fail. I started off actually writing the code, which is the Google web server that answers your query. So when you talk to Google, the thing that produces those web pages that answer you and write the search results page, those were things that I actually coded on. Often women I talk to will feel that these guys have been programming since they were 10 and they've been playing extensive video games since they were 13, like, I won't catch up. But I think the amazing thing about computer science is it is a field where you can make big gains quickly and it's easy to catch up, especially if you're inspired. If you push through that feeling of being scared, that feeling of taking a risk, really amazing things happen.